Christmas. Everywhere you
better watch out. You better not cry. You better not tell it on the mountain over the fields we go, laughing all the way.
rings.
No.
4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves.
Got run over by a reindeer on the way from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus right down. Santa baby, slip a sable for me.
Ling one, Mr. Grinch, you really are a
Red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny
nose and eyelashes.
Silver like winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my heart, and the very next day you gave it
Away in a manger. No.
no place like home for the holidays. And wonders of his love, and wonders of his love,
And wonders, wonders of his love.
Ladies and gentlemen! Smart lads and lasses! It's time to wake up now and put on your glasses! Open your ears too, because we've got to play. You've got things to see, and we've got things to say. We're happy you made it. We're so glad you're here. So join with us now in some good Christmas cheer. Christmas cheer. That's right. Think of it all. Eggnog. And ham. Christmas cookies. The mall. Baggages. Packages. Boxes. And bows. A tinsely reindeer knit sweater? Who knows? What about fruitcake or stuffing stuffed chickens? What about Santee or old Charles Dickens? Yes, Charles Dickens. Why, after the first, he's the second most Christmassy author on earth. A Christmas Carol. Now there's a good story. And happens to be in our play inventory. Ta-da! That's the play that we're doing. With just a few edits. But we'll make sure Charlie D still gets the credit. Get The language is more than a century old and might need some sprucing before it is told. It's not that old Dickens can't be understood, but we thought some rhyming might make him more good. We've trimmed the plot down. A few words got a tweak. It might sound a little like Dr. Seuss speak. But listen. Come on. Is that really offbeat? A Seussified Dickens play. That could be sweet. Seuss was a genius just like Dickens was. His style might give this play a few more guffaws. Not that we're planning to do that. I'll say, this is a Dickensy show all the way. We'll hold our breath blue. Stick to the text closely. Narrators are faithful. At least they are mostly. With all of that said, after all that yakking, let's start the story. It's time to get crackin'. Here come the two business partners of old, the Scrooge and Jake Marley. Both were plain cold. Now, when we say cold, we're not talking the weather. The cold came from inside of them both together. Marley's cold heart finally went to his head, and then in an instant, he ended up dead.
Too bad for him, I guess he got unlucky.
7 years passed as the Scrooge got more yucky. The Scrooge was a bona fide all-people hater, a classic begrudger and good news deflator. And if there was ever a time of the the year that made the Scrooge crabby and more crankier than it was Christmas.
The cheer and the fun, all of the parties. There's work to be done. There's no time for playing or singing those songs. The trimmings, the trappings, it goes on so long. And all of the children with all of their toys. And oh, the noise! The noise! The noise, 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 noise!
Now, people don't know why the Scrooge was so icky.
So mean and so coarse.
So prickly, so sticky.
It could be his heart was 2 sizes too small.
Or maybe it just wasn't installed at all.
This is Bob Cratchit, the Scrooge's poor clerk.
Get busy, Cratchit! I pay you to work! I don't pay people to sit there and fidget.
I'm sorry, sir. I was just warming my digits.
Not with my candle! That cost $1.50. I got the slow-burning kind, 'cause I'm thrifty.
Well, sir, perhaps with some coal for the fire.
What? So you can just sit and perspire? Can't stand the cold? Well then look! There's the door. Besides, the heat in here ruins the decor.
In for a visit is bed-headed Fred.
He had the day off and just got out of bed.
Fred is a cheerful and well-rested chap.
It's Christmas time! Plus, he just had a good nap.
But Uncle the Scrooge, Merry Christmas to you!
Bah, humbug! Why, nephew! Try combing that dew!
Christmas a humbug, you can't be that gruff.
How are you, Mary? You're still poor enough.
A good Christmas nap gives my hair staying power. But what about you? You're quite rich and still sour. Uncle.
Now, nephew, don't waste my time. Keep Christmas your way and I'll keep it mine.
But Uncle, you don't keep it. Come, let's be real.
What good has it done you? I mean, what's the deal?
Uncle, I know that I don't make much money. I like a good nap and my hairdo is funny. But Christmas, it's like we're all on the same train of goodwill and joy and hair unrestrained. Christmas has not put a dime in my pocket, but it has done me good, so I say God bless it.
Hemina, whoa! Zip, zip, watch it there, Bob! One more peep from you and bye-bye to your job.
Come, Uncle Scrooge.
It's Uncle the Scrooge to you.
Join us for dinner tomorrow, please do.
No.
Come on. Please.
9.
There'll be a feast.
Not a chance.
We'll let you carve the roast beast.
Not that I wouldn't love that. Yes, indeed. Nice try. I wouldn't love that. Now please leave.
Well, Uncle, it seems you've made your decision. Just thought you wanted time off from your long division.
Good afternoon.
Merry Christmas and cheer.
Good afternoon.
And a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas and a happy...
Cratchit!
The Scrooge had a head and he needed to scratch it.
The wages I pay my clerk ought to be painful. And yet he is cheerful. I'm going insaneful.
These two are from Goody from Dumburg.
It's one of the subbiest, most suburbs. They came to the Scrooge's firm, right through his door.
Looking for stuff to collect for the poor.
Mr. the Scrooge, in this festive season, many are hungry.
And in need without a reason.
They have no presents.
No Christmas tree stars.
Their poor Christmas trees have no stars upon theirs. Hundreds of thousands want common provisions.
What of the workhouses? Are there no prisons?
Plenty of prisons.
There are, yes indeedy.
Then send them all there. Can't you see that I'm greedy?
Those places furnish no good Christian cheer.
And that's why we're asking for donations here.
We come here because your abundance rejoices.
And to seduce you with our bassy voice. Our bassy voice.
Bassy voices. From you what offering might we entice?
I won't give a dime, but your voices are nice. I don't make merry when Christmas comes round, and I won't fund slackers to go party down. Prisons and workhouses, those I supply.
But many can't go there.
And would rather die.
Then they'd better do it and spare our whole nation from the weak and the surplus population.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly. La 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly.
Tomorrow, I suppose you'll want off of work.
If it's convenient.
Just me and no clerk.
It's just once a year, sir.
Shoosh, I know the docket. It's a poor excuse, annually picking my pocket.
The Scrooge, although crabby, gave in to some weakness.
And let Cratchit have his full day off for Christmas.
He gave Bob Cratchit a Krabby Patch morning.
Be here all the earlier post-Christmas morning.
I'll try hard not to forget to remember to come early the 26th of December.
Then just at the door, Cratchit found an air pocket and flew down the street like a heat-seeking rocket. The Scrooge made his way through the populous bramble.
All of this cheer is just too much to handle. Perhaps if I scowl enough and show distaste, these fools will give me my 6 feet of space.
Everyone moved aside. They knew the rule.
He was socially distant before it was cool.
To cut through the crowds full of mirth was a chore. But before long, the Scrooge faced his own door.
At last, it's the door to my place. But this time the knocker looks like it's a face. Yo! A talking door knocker! What are the chances? It gave me a scare. Now I have to change pantses.
The Scrooge was now tired and went up to sleep. He liked the darkness because it was cheap.
He walked in the dark to his chamber like normal, but something was off. A bit paranormal.
So this time he gave some concerned looks around and took little peeks as he donned his nightgown.
And then there was a noise from the bowels! Of his house. Duh.
Some creature is here. Something big, not a mouse. That dragging, that groaning, it makes me most unsteady. And I had to change pants one time already. Well, technically, I now have a gown on. And I'm not ashamed. It's no thing to get down on. A man to his bed can wear what he wants to. Comfortability is what I...
A boob.
Please don't! Wait a sec. Whoa, who are you?
Ask me who I was. You'll never guess, dude.
Jake Marley?
You guessed it? That stinks. What a rip.
Jake? You seem 85% more hip.
Try 85.6 repeating instead. That's how much more hip I am now that I'm dead. What? What's the problem? Are you misbelieving?
Yes, I don't believe what I'm seeing. I'd like to believe in you, Jake, but I can't. My brains and my bowels are ghost intolerant.
What can I do then to prove that I passed? I better give you this buck.
The Scrooge gasped!
Jake wouldn't give me a buck.
The Scrooge choked.
Okay, I now know you're croaked.
When I was alive, I shared in your greed. I pinched all my pennies and never gave heed to one single person or one single cause. They were all hoodwinked who weren't who I was. When my death certificate got its last stamp, I was sent straight off to ghost hunting camp. That's where they told me that I would be bearing clothes that in life I would not be caught wearing. I mean, look at this getup, the feathers and bows. I even have flashing light socks on each toe. Ruffles and sparklies, this Elvis cape collar. It's crazy what you can get for a ghost dollar.
How rich and outrageous!
In life, my greed bought this yuck-tastic outfit. In death, it went on.
And you won't take it off yet?
Dude, it don't come off. And you're in big trouble, because the suit that you're buying is worse than double. The hat that you'll wear will be 3 stories tall, but the brim will be tight because they're making it small.
Will it be heavy?
Yes.
What holds it up?
4 marble columns that go to the top.
How will I see?
That's the least of your worries. The whole suit is made from blue, sneezy, fuzz furry.
I can't wear that. I'm allergic to those.
Everyone is. But there's more to your clothes. Ghost fashion experts have found what is trendy. The thing that is in our pants that are bendy. You'll roll like a ball with each step and then stall because you'll recall that your hat's tight and too tall.
Stop now! How calmly you stand there and tell this. You've made my heart sink all the way to my pelvis. Is this why you came here disturbing my peace? To say what a nerd I'll be when I'm deceased? Because of the things in life I transgress, I'll be forced into after-death budgeting sense!
Right on the money. Pardon the pun. The things you hate most are the things you'll become. That was part 1, dude. Now here comes part 2.
Stop calling me dude. It's the least you could do.
A Scrooge.
It's the Scrooge.
Big deal. It's the same.
The Scrooge is much cooler. My rock and roll name. I've had it since I was a teen in a band.
I think we're getting ahead of the plan. We'll deal with your past in this play, Ebenezer, and see how you went from rock idol to geezer. But first, like I said, there is a part 2. 3 other spirits are gonna haunt you.
Oh, that's okay. I pass. Well, thanks for coming. Take care of that suit now. It really is stunning.
You have yet a chance of escaping my fate, of wearing a suit that you'll forever hate.
I have a chance? Tell me how so I know.
You gotta get haunted 3 times in a row. I thought I just said that. What, did I whisper?
No, I'm just not a good listener.
Scrooge, you old pansy. Man up and take warning. The first ghost is coming at 1 in the morning.
1 in the morning? That's a disappointment.
They're haunting you, Scrooge. You don't get an appointment. Ghost number 2 will be here the next night. At the same time, so you don't get uptight. The following midnight, the last ghost will be here. And hopefully, you'll be seeing more clear. Oh, look at the time. I'll be seeing you, Scout. I've got more people to hunt and freak out.
The Scrooge was now tired and went to lay down.
But then in his bed, he just flip-flopped around.
He could be snoozing there, flat on his back, if he drank some milk from the yaks of the cat.
Yak-yaks have milk that'll put you to sleep. Just drink a glass down and you'll start counting sheep. The clock then struck 1. What a horrible sound!
1 o'clock. Ha! And there's no one around. I was a fool. Could I be so blind? There is no haunting.
Hi there.
Never mind.
Sorry, I'm late. I tried to be quick. My car kept on stalling because I don't drive stick. I am the ghost of Christmases past. Ooh, thank you.
Long past?
No, your past.
What, my past?
Yes, yours. Come to the window.
But we're up a few floors.
Are you scared of falling?
Well, you could say that, but worse is the landing since we have no net.
I figured as much, so I brought this stuff along. It's anti-gravity spray and it's strong. 1 shot of this stuff and you should be cruising. It's way better than that old stuff I was using.
Oh. You mean I can fly now?
Well, you should fall slower. Your rate of descent might be just a bit lower.
This stuff is just rated for 25 pounds.
Fine, have it your way. We'll stay on the ground. Just take my hand. To the country we go. We'll travel through walls and through time.
Cool.
I know.
We're here in the country?
That quick?
How bizarre. If you can do that, why do you drive a car?
Dudes dig the car. It's a must for ghost dating. Plus, there's a good afterlife safety rating.
Wait a sec. I know this place. I was a boy here.
We've come to the place, but also the year. Here you are as a young boy, quite depressed.
Sitting alone after school at my desk, neglected by those whom I thought were my pals.
With friends like that, one earth needs root canals.
The other boys all were the school superstars. Perhaps we weren't close.
You were unpopular.
I wanted so much to fit in and sing songs, to make the girls swoon and have hair that was long.
Good hair is important when singing to swoon.
I wish.
What's the matter?
Outside the front room of my firm, a young caroler stood with filled chest and howled. I wish I had threatened her less.
Well, take my hand. Better yet, grab my shoulder. Let's see a Christmas when you're a bit older. The others for Christmas all went to their homes. The school halls were empty, which left you, alone.
Dear brother, oh brother, smooch, smooch, kissy, kissy.
It's little Fan. Sis?
Did you miss me? Dear brother, you must put that guitar down. I've come here to bring your bun straight out of town. The rest of yourself, too, is welcome to come. Pack up your stuff, bro, 'cause we're going home. We'll be a family. We'll sit and eat cereal with folks who share our genetic material.
Home, little Fan?
Oh, yes, father is kinder. He no longer thinks you a pain in the hinder. Home like heaven, joyous, sublime. Life is so great, we just cry all the time.
Sounds like a blast.
Joy in every tear.
Maybe I should just stick around here.
Too late, you dreamer. We packed your stuff for you. Tell me to unpack it and I'll just ignore you. We used a crowbar, some string, and a prayer just to stuff all your stuff into there. Take his box outside and his gar guitar. Here you two, Scrooge.
Snooty fruit bars.
That was the best thing I ate in that school.
Your sister's delicate as a toadstool.
And had a large heart.
Yes, who would have expected your heart to be teensy and like half disconnected? She died a woman with one kid.
It's true. He has her heart and her bedhead hairdo.
Well, giddy up with a zippity-doo. We'll jump to another Christmas starring you. Harp!
Why? I can't believe it! I'm here with my band!
You're there with your voice and your hair.
And a tan! Hairy and tan with a new rock persona. I was the Scrooge from the band Love Bologna.
You played for the Christmas band?
Oh, that was big!
It was thrown by your manager.
Oh, Fezziwig! He was the fastest, most dancingest mister.
Who's that dancing with him?
I think that's his sister. Wait a second, no. That's Mrs. F. She had exceptionally good smelling breath.
I can smell it from here.
It's like bacon.
And cherries.
He picks the right lady. Oh, plus she's an Aries. Wow! Hear those high notes? I had quite a range. Right hand on the mic while my left stroked my mane. That's how you do it. That makes the girls squeal. That's what I call rock and roll. Seuss appeal.
All right, he did it.
The word Seuss was mentioned.
But that was just a clever wordplay invention.
This play is not Susie.
It's Dickensy, mostly.
And so to Dickens we propose a toasty.
We raise our glasses
Both filled about halves.
and slurp with the masses.
These cups of molasses.
Old Dickens surpasses
Authors of all classes.
and rises like gases.
From composted grasses.
right to the top of our list of good writers. Not good molasses.
Let's go try the ciders.
Well, it's nice Fezziwig threw this, like, soiree. At no great expense, though, I'd venture to say.
No great expense.
Well, it's not like such a feat to make these folks happy that came off the street.
Fezziwig was full of joyful charisma. There's tons of examples with which I could quiz you. Look at this place. All the trim and the holly. Fezziwig lived to make all people jolly.
No, like, small task, then?
Not at all. Are you mental? He'd make us all smile and bear all our dentals.
So he had great kindness.
No one could match it. Makes me wish I'd been a little nicer to Cratchit.
Oh, look at what the young you is doing. You're no longer singing. It looks like you're wooing. You're popular now from all that I can tell.
Oh, goodness me. Could that be my bell? My bell? My bell!
You're a great singer. I'm not even joking.
No offense. Ah! But I think you're smoking. Do you want my autograph? It's just one letter.
Actually, I thought that this might be better.
My body has 17 trillion and 9 neurons, all firing at the same time.
Sorry about that. Perhaps that was naughty. The kiss might have meant less if I weren't such a hottie.
My mind is a race car named mental abstraction.
Perhaps it's a chemical love type reaction.
Compels me to get down on one knee. Dearest, what's your name?
Belle.
Marry me?
I was engaged.
Let's fast forward a skosh. Your new love of money has made you less close.
What's happened to you, Scrooge? You used to be fun.
It's the Scrooge.
Oh, please.
And there's work to be done.
The Scrooge was your stage name, but you quit the band. Your life is becoming tightwaddish and bland.
I kept the stage name because it intimidates fools. Just ask my employees, and plus, I think it's cool.
Oh, you're getting cooler towards me, that's for sure. A new lover has you, despite my allure.
Another lover? There's no one. That's funny.
Here's a hint, Scrooge. Her name rhymes with money.
Honey? Bunny? Sunny? Help me out.
It's money, you dope. Is your brain in a drought?
Oh, sure, you mock my newly found wiseness, but poverty sucks, and that's why I'm in business.
It's pronounced business.
I knew that.
Okay. And now I have a test, just a short game to play. If your money and I were tied to some tracks, and a choo-choo were coming from Western Bend Pass, what would you say first, your money or, well, me?
Give me a minute to weigh carefully.
Not the right answer!
I'm thinking it over.
Oh, it's clear, Ebenezer, that you love another. I release you to your real-life lover. I hope that you're happy with this life that you've chosen and won't let your heart become even more frozen.
Ouch. That was harsh.
Spirit, this whole thing blows. Take me back home. I must go wipe my nose.
Just one more glimpse to the past, Ebenezer. Here is your Belle with a husband who, pleased her. Saved 20 children and named them all Ned.
You, Ned!
Honey,
Yes, dear.
guess who I saw today?
Oh, I can't guess. Was it my old fiancé?
I walked past his firm, he seemed even more loathsome. I just can't imagine a person more lonesome.
Enough of this junk. I can't take anymore. Haunt me no more. Take me back, I implore.
Don't leave me! This is your past, as it happened!
Bring back my bed. I need some more napping.
And so with a snap,
The Scrooge went back to bed.
with visions of Belle and her kids all named Ned. At this point, the actors are plumb tuckered out.
And some of you just want to stand up.
No doubt.
Or sprawl out.
And stretch.
Do yoga.
Go potty.
And some of you just want to hang in the lobby.
Trust us, we'd love to see you go do that, but we're under orders.
Strict ones.
So you can't.
Pandemics are bosses who say what's forbidden.
They don't like plays much.
And they hate intermissions.
Lobbies aren't safe. They have dust that cause sneezes.
And sneezes cause monsters that drip with diseases.
Diseases cause politics.
Zoom calls.
And fear. So it would be better if we stay in here.
It won't be much longer till our play is done.
And then at the end, you can take off and run.
Burn through that lobby as fast as you can.
It's scary out there. So we'll understand.
In the meantime, sit back and savor.
A word from our sponsors, who signed on this paper. Right there.
In a world taken over by holiday cheer,
Sydney, quick! This way! Dad, they're coming!
more monstrous than you ever imagined.
Do you think we lost him?
I think for a little while. Sydney, run!
One family must find sanctuary.
Oh, look! There it is!
The North Pole! The North Pole, we're saved!
While trying to stay alive.
I'm Cindy, and this is my dad.
Now I assume you're here to take precedence in the North Pole.
Yes, they're right on our tail.
Now, slow down there, Sonny. Just so happens some new regulations been rolled out. Gonna have to ask you some questions. Just answer yes or no.
Okay, please hurry though.
In the last 24 hours, have you had any of these symptoms? Cough, fever, chills.
What does that have to do with it?
I wasn't finished. Shaking with chills, muscle soreness, sore throat, any new loss of sense of taste or smell, any of those.
Been a little busy running away from the zombies to catch a cold.
Right, yeah. Now, in the last 14 days, have you been in
Dad, I can see them! They just crossed over the ridge!
Kid, just hurry up, come on.
Now, wait just a minute. You are being very rude, and I do not appreciate it. Now, in the last 14 days, have you been in contact with anyone who has been diagnosed with seasonal zombie infection? Or have you been in contact with anyone who has had seasonal zombie infection symptoms, traveled internationally, or taken a cruise?
There are zombies everywhere! Dad! If you have time to go on vacation!
Dad!
Okay, no, we have not done anything you mentioned or have any symptoms. Please let us in.
Oh, that's fantastic. I'm really glad to hear it. Unfortunately, due to new safety measures, we're not allowing anyone in unless they've quarantined for at least 14 days.
What?
This Christmas.
I didn't want to do this, but we've got TP.
I'm listening.
Get ready for The Last Christmas. This film is not suitable for children.
In these unprecedented times,
In a world that feels closed.
some people are calling this the new normal.
But there's nothing normal about today. We hear things like,
Wear a mask,
wash your hands.
6 feet apart,
Any symptoms? Stay at home.
get tested,
Don't touch your face.
toilet paper shortage.
The question is, what can we learn from this?
Perhaps today isn't a new start, but a rethink.
Because we're all in this together, striving for better days and a brighter future.
People are on the front line so you can stay safe at home.
Nurses and doctors are sacrificing their safety.
Working smarter by drinking
Perky Bean Smoothies! Perky Bean Smoothies will be there when the nights get long and the cases go up.
Feel more energized,
Safe!
and healthy.
The world moves forward with Perky Bean Smoothies! Perky Bean Smoothies may include fruits of Zoophyta muscus, which may be illegal in some countries. Side effects may include intense happiness, anger, irritability, paranoia, COVID, decreased appetite, seizures, heart attacks, and could even lead to bowel decay, but in most cases, death.
For the safety of your family and ours, Perky Bean Smoothies!
Get over there! Welcome back, gang, to part 2 of the show!
Our actors are rested and raring to go.
They got virtual massages!
And Perky Bean Smoothies.
Acting is hard.
It's not easy to do these.
Those perky beans perk you up just like they say!
And give actors vigor to finish their play.
Our cast of weaklings has just been transformed into high-octane athletes who love to perform!
Our cast is backstage just jumping around.
We just saw the Scrooge bench press 500 pounds!
Our cast is amped up from those Perky Bean plants.
So fasten your seatbelts and
hold on to your pants!
Enter the Scrooge as he retakes his place!
What strength
And what energy!
Check that game face!
Ah, there's the cue!
I'm for ghost number 2.
Her outfit's outrageous!
Be back in 2 pages!
Well, there's the bell. And no ghost again. Bah! Are ghosts always late? Perhaps they... Ta-da! Yikes! You guys need to come when the bell dings. Haunting and startling are 2 different things. I like your outfit. I find it most pleasant.
I am the ghost of a Christmas present.
A play on words.
Get it?
Yeah, I got the drift.
Because the present means now, and I'm
You're dressed
like
like a gift.
Yeah, the present.
That's very clever. Did you think of that?
Aw, just something I pulled from my hat.
Nice.
Yeah. Why don't you touch my wrapping paper? And we'll begin our Christmas present caper.
Into the streets the 2 of them trod.
But no one could see their invisible bods.
The time was the present, the city his own. But this time the glimpse was one Scrooge hadn't known.
He usually walked down the streets in a way that kept him from noticing life's bright array.
Boot sounds and shadow sounds once made him sick, but now made a snowy, cold, magical music.
The shops and the smells, pretty girls under shawls.
Bright faces with smiles and cold hands with snowballs.
Church bells with their chimes.
And bakeries baking.
And Christian hearts pumping to give before taking.
Windows gleamed warmly with family and friends, as if the light came not from fire, but from men.
Or better yet, heaven. As it truly does.
The city alight in the night was abuzz.
This was the Scrooge's own time, full of Christmas.
How on earth could I have possibly missed this?
Your fear of poverty has taken a tax. Your eyes have been blinded by greed cataracts. The poor, more than many rich, are blessed with cheer despite their hardships. Oh, let's take a look here.
Whose house is this?
The house of your clerk.
The one that I underpay and overwork?
Correct.
Cratchit?
Exactly.
Do you mean Bob?
He's so poor, all of his children have jobs. Ringo's a lawyer, and Sally's a dentist, and Biff is a garbage collector's apprentice. Tully builds houses, and Jen fixes cars, and Nip studies meteors that fall from Mars.
Merry Christmas, my family!
What child is with Cratchit? Is he employed gainfully?
That's little Timmy Lou Who. He's just a surgeon, and that's because he's 6. They work all the time, but because they're just kids, they won't make but a dime.
Timmy Lou Who? Why does he have a crutch?
He doesn't walk good. Well, not good that much.
Lord bless you now, Bob, and sit down for dinner. It's Christmas time, and so our dinner's a winner. Sally, bring in the banana peel salad.
You'll just love the pitted prune dressing we added.
Ringo, please pour the zoot fruited fruit juices.
Zoot fruits come from the antlers of zoot-fruited mooses.
This juice is delish, but a thimble will do ya.
And don't drink it fast. It'll shoot its way through ya. And last on our menu, let me introduce the main course of all. Our binker, bird, goose.
There's not much meat on that bird, just a smidgen.
A binker bird goose is the size of a pigeon.
Oh, Mother, you've done it! That Binkerbird Goose is the best one I've seen served with zoot-fruited juices. Let us say grace for these Christmas provisions.
That can't feed them. What are they, magicians?
Will you carve the bird, Bob? This knife will suffice it.
That can't feed them.
It depends on how you slice it.
Have they no public food shelf that will listen?
What of the workhouses? Are there no prisons?
Hey.
See what I did there?
Yes, those words are mine.
In hunting school, we learn that stuff all the time. It's called a guilt trip.
Yes, I know what it's called.
Better start carving. Don't let it get cold.
Lovely. We should all get one piece of meat. That's 1 inch by 1 inch by an 1/8 deep.
What? That's insane! That wouldn't fill my tummy. That's sort of like eating just one pepperoni. Look how they savor it, and how they're grateful.
Even though they hardly have half a plateful. But don't be alarmed by all of this gratitude. Mrs. C's about to cop a big attitude.
Oh, what a meal with which our chins are greased. A toast to the Scrooge, the king of the feast.
The Scrooge. Our feast king. Oh, that's a good one. I'd like to give him a piece of my mind to feast on.
Now, dear, think of the children. It's Christmas.
It better be Christmas to toast that man's grimness, that stingy old, crusty old, miserly doofus. I'll drink to him, Bob, for your sake and not his's. Cheers to the Scrooge, whose life is deficient. May he live just as long as is sufficient.
And may God bless...
God bless us, everyone!
Blessings to each of us under the sun.
That dear Timmy Lou Who is a cutie pie. Tell me now, Spirit, is he going to die?
No, Tim will live to be old and well fed. No, I'm just kidding. The kid will be dead.
Say it's not so!
It's not so, but it's true.
What's true? That he'll die?
Yeah, but what's it to you? He better die to spare our whole nation from the weak and surplus population.
What the?
See, I did it again. You said that.
that laughter, but who? Why, it's my nephew Fred, little Frank's son with the bed-headed head.
He said to me Christmas time is a humbug.
More shame for him, the old miserly lug. I have no patience for him.
Oh, he's funny. He's not very pleasant, I'll grant you that, honey. But when I see him, I see something that died. I couldn't be angry with him if I tried.
Well, he refused us. I won't miss the lout.
Yeah, too bad he's missing this Christmas blowout. He's missing our games too, like Capture the Flag, Christmassy football, and
Holiday time! Got that through the snow, horse open sleigh, where the fiddly go, laughing all the way, ha ha ha, bells on back to me, making spirits high, what fun it is to ride and see the sleigh time tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way, oh, what fun it is to ride and see the sleigh time. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way, oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh.
That was monstrous fun.
More fun for hell.
now's when we throw our head backward and laugh.
I know the game we should play at this fling. We should all play a game of Guess the Thing.
We love Guess the Thing! It's the gamiest contest that we can think of.
And helps our food to digest.
Fred, now you just think of a thing and we'll guess it. Then you stand over there and you know it or yes it. Thought of a thing?
A thing I have thought.
Is it a juggling platypus?
Not.
A Guffalo who?
No.
A dingo dog paddle.
No.
A turnip squirrel riding boom boom side saddle.
No.
Is it a bongo boy smoking cigars?
No.
Give us a hint. What does it say?
Roar!
I've got it. I see now through your subterfuge.
What is it?
It's your own dear uncle, Scrooge.
He's made us all merry in our Christmas leisure. So let's raise a glass to my old Ebenezer. To the Scrooge! In spite of himself, we wish him Merry Christmas and good health.
The Scrooge was so into the party, as acted, that he got a teensy bit over-distracted.
The spirit had left him and Scrooge would have trapped her.
He wanted so bad with that ghost to unwrap her.
But most ghosts don't like getting unwrapped by men.
And so he tag-teamed with the next ghost named Sven.
What? Are you done? Sven is a nice ghost.
But he'll never speak to you.
That's because folks from the future don't need to.
It's just like you thought.
In some high-tech ways, they speak with their thoughts using mind power rays.
What a great party! Should I have been nicer to my nephew Fred? Oh, my blood needs a de-icer. Or perhaps a new setting or functional job for my core body temperature adjustment knob. Spirit, I want to see more of the same. I want to party. I want to play games. Spirit? Present? Ghosty? Yoo-hoo! Hey, where'd you go? Whoa! Who are you? Oh, well, hello. Are you the next spirit? You look like you come from the future. Or near it. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, do you speak If you could just say something, that would be sweet. Hey, what the? Ouija! I'm getting a signal. It's fate. I'm still staticky. Yeah, coming in big now. Roger that, Ghost Rider. 10-4, you betcha. You're the ghost of Christmas future. I gotcha. Well, kick the tires and light the fires, good buddy. What in the future are we gonna study?
Well, the old codger's cashed his last check.
Played his last hand and thrown out the deck.
Where do you think all this dough's gonna go?
None of it went to me, that's all I know.
Funeral looks cheap enough.
Figures.
Yeah, don't it?
It doesn't look like anyone's gonna go to it.
What if we went?
Is there food?
I'm not knowing.
If there's not a luncheon there, then I'm not going.
All right. I see where this is going. This poor man's plight is the same road I'm hoeing. Why are you pointing? I get the lesson. I'm like the dead guy. You have my confession. Okay, I'm freaking out. I must admit, this is a fearful place. Should we split? Sven, I get what you want me to do, and I would if I could, but I can't bring myself to. I take a peek, but my mind remains wary. Man, for a Seuss play, it's getting quite scary.
It's not a Seuss play. It's by Charles Dickens.
We're just at the place where the plot starts to thicken.
The plot seems thick enough. Wouldn't you agree?
Sven is a nice ghost.
Yeah, but he's scaring me.
This is all for your transformification.
And nothing to do with the Seussification of Chuck Dickens' story.
What vision is this? Oh, Bob Cratchit's dwelling. This will be nicer, perhaps better smelling. Wait a sec. What's with the oblongish faces? Stress from their jobs? Is that what the case is? Father!
My family. What a sweet chorus. Yet one voice is missing and not heard before us.
Ah, Timmy's sweet voice, with its dainty tones, is quiet now, and in the ground, all alone.
In the ground? What can they mean? What's the caper? Oh, did he quit his job and become a landscaper?
He's pushing up daisies.
Aha! I knew it.
He bought the farm.
I knew he could do it.
Ashes to ashes!
Dust to dust.
I use red cedar mulch in my yard. It's a must. But dust might be nice in a quaint garden space.
He's kicked the bucket.
Departed. Erased.
He bought the pine condo.
He's snuffed out and wasted!
Wait a minute. Are they still talking landscaping? No! Then what? Where's little Tim with his fair little head? I see his crutch and his chair and...
He's dead!
Oh. I think I might be tuckered from these haunting bouts.
That took you way too long to figure out. I don't. And that's why I'm winking.
Oh, my poor little lumpkin.
Oh, my dear Bobby Bubbles.
My pumpkin. Careful there, Bob. You might break your breastbone.
No, he has a callus.
Please, call it my chest. Please, call it my chest bone.
Not that we see you.
Or hear what you say.
But if we did,
We would cry anyway. My dears, when we think about patient and mild, little Tim was as a surgeon and child. Let us hold back from each other all quarrels. In memory of Tim, thus ended the moral. Oh, Sven, you space ghost of Christmas to come. Are we nearly finished? Because I sure am bummed. My heart has an ache full of sorrow and pain. Wait, no. That's my hip. I think they're both sprained. I see by your pointing that you'd like my focus to be on the gravestone that stands and provokes us. The name on the stone. Huh, what a coinkydink. It's almost exactly like my name, I think.
The Scrooge had a revelation in his head.
He was the guy in the grave and was dead.
Sven! Sven! I think you've shown me these things for a reason. There must be a reason. Unless you're just teasing. Sven, take me home. I will change. I repent. I will be a new geezer 100%.
The Scrooge began thinking some thoughts that were new.
What if my thoughts about Christmas aren't true? What if Christmas isn't quite so deplorable? What if Christmas means something a teensy bit moreable?
His heart grew 3 more sizes that night.
Or just got installed.
Or hooked up right.
Whatever it was.
From that very hour, the Scrooge was bestowed with Christmas superpowers!
This is fantastic! I just want to holler! I feel like a newborn baby, only taller! Sven, thank you so much. I'm just going to joy. Merry Christmas to all, and to all Hey, boy! What day is today?
What? Are you serious?
What a fine lad. Tell me, Sonny, I'm curious.
Why, it's Christmas Day.
Christmas Day?
Yeah, that's right.
All those ghosts freaked me out in one night! I'm as happy as a geezer can be. Just one night has passed when I thought it was 3. I haven't missed Christmas. Those ghosts were hard at it. An efficient trifecta. Christmas Hauntomatic. Boy, there's a shop on the corner of Durkee.
Oh, the one with the ginormous mistletoe turkey?
That's the one, the prized bird. Has it sold yet?
No, it's expensive. It's from Tibet.
Price is no matter. Go get that bird, scurry. Have the man bring it back here in a hurry. A shilling is yours if you're quick on this mission. Faster, and I'll pay your college tuition.
Right away, sir. I'll be as fast as a hatchet.
That bird will be fine for the family Cratchit.
Here I am, back with the bird that you wanted.
Excellent job, my boy. Tuition granted.
The Scrooge flew down the street. He skipped and he tripped. He danced with young ladies. He turned them and dipped.
He patted the children,
Gave beggars his treasure.
and found out that everything could give him pleasure. People were shocked by his brand new condition.
As he doled out cash wads and paid for tuition.
Stunned people wished the ex-miser good morning.
And Merry Christmases sent his new soul soaring. But there was one residence the Scrooge had been stalking.
He passed the door 23 times before knocking.
And then when his courage surpassed all his fear,
He knocked.
Excuse me, is your master here?
The young girl gaped.
and then squeaked out,
Yes, he's in the dining room, so is the mistress.
He knows me.
I know.
May I see him, sweetie?
The whole town knows you. You're scary. Please don't eat me.
I once was scary, but I have new knowledge. And that's why I'll pay for you to attend college.
Money for college? Is this all for me?
Here, have some more. Go get your PhD.
From that Christmas day,
right from the start.
the Scrooge single-handed made that city smart.
Oh, thank you, sir. Right this way.
Happy to help.
The whole party saw the Scrooge enter and gulped.
Why, bless my soul, Uncle the Scrooge.
Hello, nephew. Call me Uncle Scrooge.
Oh, yes, but you said.
I never was all that rock and rolly. I've taken a pill and I've swallowed it wholly. That pill is called goodwill and true Christmas joy. I've been a fool. Can you forgive me, boy?
Think nothing of it. You're welcome. Have fun. The prodigal uncle has finally come.
The Scrooge felt at home in no time with that throng.
They laughed. And they sighed. Just like that all night long.
There'd be games later, but first came the feast.
And old Uncle Scrooge got to carve the roast beast.
Now, that might seem Seuss-like, but trust us, it's not.
What does Seuss have that old Dickens ain't got?
The Scrooge party hardy with all his new friends.
But he wasn't done tying up some loose ends.
He came in early to work,
This is great.
hoping that Cratchit would stumble in late.
He was as giddy as some young schoolboy.
Because he had a practical joke to deploy.
Cratchit! Yes, sir. What is the meaning of it? Do you know the hour?
Yes, I'm late, I'll admit. I'm sorry. My tardiness won't be repeated. I ate so much food last night, more than I needed. See, we got this turkey from no one knows where, and
Silence, Bob Cratchit. That's not my affair. You should be pleading with me on your knees, but instead, approach my desk, please. I will not stand for more days like today's, and therefore, Bob Cratchit, you're getting a raise.
please, I'm sorry. It's just a bad day. It won't happen ever. What did you say?
You're getting a raise, Bob, and not a small one. You've put up with me, so let's see what you've won.
Behind door number 1. Behind door number 1 is a family vacation to Tiki-Took Island, a great destination. It's always warm there. The weather is peachy. You'll all get nice tans because it's almost all beachy.
Behind door number 2 is a whole lot more moolah. Bob, you deserve it. This is what's due ya. On top of that will be care for your loved ones, your struggling family. Will now have a slush fund.
Behind door number
Bob, you have quite the heart. Mine's here inside. It's trapped in a cage and it keeps me alive. But yours extends out to the world, don't you see? And I've got a case of Bob Cratchit heart envy. Working for me hasn't been any picnic, and you've never asked once more for more in your paycheck. I've been a fool, and you're more the man. And I'm just so sorry. So please, take my hand. Please accept from the deepest dark depths of my heart my importantest blood-pumping chest body part. Deep from inside my left ventricle basement, I offer my sincerest I'm sorry statement.
Whoa. Is there some small hidden camera on me? I saw something like this on Joke Show TV.
It's not a joke, Bob.
He means what he says.
It sounds less like Dickens.
But trust us.
It is. There's not a drop of Seuss juice in this show.
We feel that's important.
Just thought you should know.
Maybe a little bit.
Perhaps a tad.
Would a small drop of some Seuss be so bad?
Okay, we did it.
That's right.
We confess this.
We Seussified the plot and rhymed it for Christmas.
Don't try this at home.
That's a note to the newbies.
Leave it to actors and technical crewbies.
This stuff takes training.
You must be alert.
We don't want to see anybody get hurt.
The Scrooge lived a happy life, free of old scrutiny.
Voted best loved geezer in the community.
The Scrooge and the Cratchits became closest friends.
And little Timmy Lou survived in the end.
Some laughed at his altered Scrooge prudence, but colleges all saw a boost in new students.
And so with this happiness, we'll let you go.
To count your own Christmas blessings here below.
And may God bless